Hello there, welcome to my humble little channel. My name is Adam Weir. Now, I want to share something with you, something that I've picked up in the past couple of years, and it's something that I'm only now starting to actually put more effort into, and that is day trading, more specifically scalping. What is day trading? Day trading is basically when you, I don't know all the lingo, but it's basically when you predict the asset, the price of an asset, whether it's going to go up or whether it's going to go down. Now, I'm not going to sit here and explain the whole thing because there's so much information on the internet already, and I'm still learning. I'm not a professional at this by any means. I've not made any money from doing this, but I want to share with you my trades that I take for the day. My goal is to try to take one trade a day, simply share it with you, share my process, draw out my process, and see if you can learn from it. Now, I'll leave a link in the description to some YouTube videos that will help you start trading if it's something you're interested in, and who to follow, who to listen to. But most importantly, listen to yourself, because trading is not something that you watch videos on and then get really good at. It's something you have to do, and it's a skill that you develop. It's like becoming a lawyer. Maybe not as extreme as becoming a lawyer, but the point is, it's something that you have to develop over time, and it's something you're only going to get good at by actually doing it. It's a good way to make money, if you can get good at it. I don't know if I'll ever be profitable, but I'm certainly going to try. Now, what was I going to say there? Yes, so the morale, like the morale aspect of trading, the way I like to look at it, because yeah, you are technically just pressing some buttons and making money, which, some people won't like the idea of, because you're essentially taking money off other people, and that's what you're doing when you're trading. If you predict the asset's going to go in a certain direction and it goes in that direction, well, someone who's placed a trade that's going to go in the opposite direction, you just took money off them. So how do I be okay with that? How do I be okay with taking money off people? Well, the way I like to think of it is that banks and really rich people like to trade. Now, I'm nowhere near to outsmarting the banks, but it's something I'm going to work towards. And if I can take money off the banks and rich people and gamblers, and then use that money to do good with, not just for myself but for the world, then I think it's morally okay to trade. That's the way I kind of look at it. I don't know if it's something I'll stick to. I don't know if it's something I'll continue to teach. It's just something I'm kind of dabbling my toes into. I started doing this a couple of years ago, very inconsistently, and I've learned a lot since then. Like I've said, I'm still not profitable, but I'm getting there. So the platform I use is called TradingView. All you need is a laptop or a computer, it doesn't matter, and you can get started. However, I do not trade with real money. I do not risk any real capital because I am simply not ready to trade with real money. I've tried trading with real money before and I lost 40 quid. Big deal. So I'm only joking, it wasn't a big deal. But I learned a lot from it, to not dive into essentially gambling, because this is not gambling. It's only gambling if you treat it like gambling. If you don't treat it with respect and with rules, it's more like strategic gambling. For example, with gambling, you have a say, I don't know, a 49% chance of winning, 48% chance of winning at a gambling game. Whereas with trading, if you know what you're doing, you can have, say, maybe a 60 to an 80% chance of winning, depending on how good and refined your strategy is and how good your discipline is. Now, I'm not going to go into all the nitty gritty of all this because, like I've said, there's so much information online. I'm simply here to share my journey. If I do stick to this, I will share my trades, my daily trades. I'll talk about my process, what's going on in my mind. I was going to record this and stream it directly on my laptop, but I'm having so many difficult technical problems that I just can't solve. But maybe this is the better approach anyway, because I want to keep it short and simple. And this is simply a recording of my journey, and I want to inspire you to do the same. So, yeah, I'm going to take a trade today, and I will talk about it and record it. I want to, I'm going to put this video as part of my main videos, but then the rest of my trading videos will be categorized into their own trading video section. I'll mention my profit and loss in every video. Um, I'll talk about my process. I'll talk about the indicators I use. Sorry, I think I'm repeating myself now. I will leave links to some really good YouTuber gurus. But this is the thing with a lot of gurus. A lot of them want to take your money. Even the ones that want to take your money do give good information. But never, ever, ever buy a course. My favorite YouTuber, trading YouTuber, is a guy called I'm in Trading. He doesn't sell courses. He just gives you raw information. He's probably the best guy for trading advice. But if you actually want to know how to use the charts, how to select what pairs, what things you want to trade, I like to trade three forex and three crypto because I like the number three. Cryptos are open at the weekends. Forex are opened all week. Sorry, the cryptos are open all week, but the forex only opened during the week. So yeah, I actually resetted my account. So if you know what you're looking at here, you would see that I don't have any profit or loss because since I'm going to start recording this, I kind of want to start fresh. Um, my last account that I had, I literally just deleted it. I was down £19. I was trading with demo money. So this is fake money. There's no capital at risk here, not yet, because before you want to start trading with real money, you need to learn to trade with fake money and get used to your emotions. Because that's the thing with trading, it can be very emotional if you're just starting and you don't know what you're doing because you're watching all these charts go up and down and you're losing money, you're making money. It can be really stressful. So it's a skill that you have to build. It's a self mastery thing, and it's something I want to share with you. So yeah, uh, we'll see how this goes. I don't know if it's something I'll stick to recording and sharing. I don't know if I'll stick to it in my personal life. But we'll see what happens. It's just something I'm just dipping my toes in. So yeah, I hope this video helped you. I hope I've inspired you to try something new, to make money. Like I said, this is not a get rich quick thing. This is a skill that takes years to develop. It's not something you can just do. Basically, you're just predicting where. So, for example, price was down here and it went up. If I entered a buy position, I would have made some money. If I entered a sell position, I would have lost money. Fake money in this case. I won't be trading with real money until I know I'm ready, and I recommend you do the same. So, yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. Stop getting high on YouTube, start getting high on life. May the universe guide you.